farming is the foundation of most cultures, actually. Even in England, you know, where our food comes from and how we prepare it is incredibly important in defining who we are. People often say in the more developed world, you know, organic farming's fine for you middle-class Westerners, but it's never going to feed the world. And I come here and I see the sort of practices of farming and sustainable agriculture. They really do feed the world. I mean, there's, you know, you walk around here to small-scale farms, the Monsanto's agrochemicals, GM seeds and the fertilizers are just irrelevant. There's so much that we can actually learn from the farmers that I'm visiting. I love the way that they mix everything up. You know, there's no monocultures. You know, everything within 5 yards. You can sometimes find 10 different crops growing, sometimes in 3 different canopies with bananas and coffee and vegetables growing underneath. And there's papayas and the bow greens, which I really, really love so much. And there's eggplants and there's okra. I mean, it's all mixed up. I sometimes think it would help if they planted things in rows a bit more. You know, everything is planted here, there and everywhere. I don't know, maybe I'm just a Westerner. So Lucia, these greens, are they for the kitchen? In a way that, you know, our farms are so neat and tidy, and neat and tidy is a disaster for nature generally. Nature likes to have everything mixed up, and that's where you get stability, and that's where you get less outbreaks of pests and diseases. So there's lots that we could learn. But actually the level of skill required by the farmers to mix those things up and understanding what relationships work well, I mean, that's very, very demanding. Actually, I'm not sure that Western farmers are skilled enough to farm in the way that some Ugandan farmers do.
We shall start putting our stones there straight. The use of this stone is for aeration. That is to make air to circulate it proper. Also water.
Nothing is wasted. The animal manure is saved, the urine is saved, and they make great compost, and they really look after the soil. They mulch it on the surface, and you know, that is just something. I mean, Uganda is so far ahead of the West in that way.
Yeah, mulch we have to protect the soil and to let it be moist.
Okay.
When during rain time, if you mulch like this one, it can keep moisture and it prevent weed.
Okay.
Yeah,
weeds as well.
It can prevent weed from
Okay.
destroying the crop.
I have also seen some absolutely disastrous agricultural practice, the worst of which is the burning. And actually I found some of it quite distressing because the level of deforestation, you know, I found horrific actually, and really upsetting, and the kind of lack of respect for the trees, which I know is changing. There's a real determination of people to take control of their own destiny and their futures and to work together, and I just find that really, really heartening.